What is up? Need for Speed racers and Copium participants. It is I, your wheelman, Alex Cornnut. It is Copium Season 3, Week 5. We are running the Mazda Miata, the old one, on Power in S-Class. If you are new to my Copium series, new to the game, or you've never participated before and don't know the rules, it's time you got in here. And if you have seen the videos and you know the rules but you've not run with us, it's time you showed up. It's really simple. It's really easy. Let me break it down for you. This week, you will run the Mazda Miata in S-Class. Build it any way that you want. I'll show you some builds here that I would recommend in a moment. Run it on Power, which is the first race in the playlist, and I'll show you where the playlist is at. At the end of that race, take a screenshot. Take a picture with your phone, screenshot on your Xbox, your PlayStation, whatever. Get that screenshot to me. You can email it to me at alexcornnut@gmail.com, or my preferred method is to join the Discord and then put it in the Copium submissions channel. We'll take your screenshot, we'll remove it from the channel so nobody else can see your time, and then we will put everybody into splits. At the end of the week, I reveal all the splits, show where everybody's stacked up. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to participate, and honestly, it's one of the fastest times event in the game, and we do everything from new players to the fastest guys that play the game and everybody in between. Last week we had two different guys run the G-Wagon in reverse. They literally did the whole track reverse, and it took them over 10 minutes. And then this other legend of a human decided to take and do a meme time, and he spent 2 hours and 30 minutes on the track before he finally got the finish done. So do it any way you want. Just get in here and participate. And once you start running with us, I think you guys will really like it. All your screenshot has to show is your name, the car you drove, the track you drove it on, and then I got to be able to read your time. Send that to me and we'll get you done. All right, let me dig into it. Let me show you the builds that I'm going to recommend this week for the little Miat. There's two engines to choose from, and you can kind of go either way with it. So you pick whatever you think is best, and I'll show you what the two builds are. I haven't decided which one I'm going to use officially. It's one of the first two engines, so it's either the 1.8 liter i4 or the 2.4 liter i6. I'm going to show you the inline 4 first. For the parts, it's Silver Pro induction, Elite Platinum ECU, Elite Platinum fuel system, Super Gold exhaust, and then Elite Platinum single turbo. I think the turbo helps it on the big end for power because it's more of a top speed track. Sport Bronze nitrous, Elite Platinum road suspension, Silver Pro brakes, and then I'm running Gripium, so it's Elite Platinum grip tires. Iron Basic clutch, make sure you put in the 7-speed Super Gold transmission, and then also make sure you put in the Elite Platinum diff so you can get all of the handling slider. Auxiliaries, yes. For the downforce and the handling on this one, 70% grip with the inline 4, that first engine, steering sensitivity, you do you. Downforce all the way high. That's going to give you a top speed of 212. That's S329 right there. It has 565 horsepower, 432 foot-pounds of torque with that setup. Should you decide to go with the other engine, it's got 30 less horsepower, but about 30 foot-pounds more torque, so it's kind of a trade-off. Should you decide you want to go with the inline 6, the parts are Iron Basic induction, Elite Platinum ECU, fuel system, and exhaust, and then we do run the Elite Platinum Root supercharger. Silver or Sport Bronze nitrous, and then the rest of the chassis is the same, so it's Elite Platinum road suspension, Silver Pro brakes, and then Elite Platinum grip tires. Then make sure you cram in that 7-speed transmission with the Elite diff. For this one, you can actually run out the handling all the way to 80% grip, and then you can also play with your downforce a little more. So go with what you feel this week, guys. Try both engines. They're not that expensive to build out in comparison to other weeks, but if you're balling on a budget, I would honestly say that it really is a wash. I think this engine, the i6 with the roots, is a little bit better for getting out of the tighter corners, but a case can be made for the single turbo being a little better in the straightaways, and it's kind of a top speed track, so go with what you feel. Let me show you where the race is at in the server. So if you go to the S-Class playlist, we go over to Power, which is in the Revved Up playlist. It is the first race in the Revved Up playlist. We're going to be running this one this week. So to sum it all up, you guys, get the Mazda Miata, build it any way you want in S-Class. Run the track Power, get a screenshot at the end of that race with your phone, with your Xbox, computer, whatever. send that screenshot to me, preferably in the Discord, or email it to me if you don't use Discord at alexcornnut@gmail.com, and we'll put you in the splits. That's all you got to do. We are running from right now, today, this moment, all the way through next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time is the cutoff. We always end on Tuesday. We always end at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's my time zone, and I go live on stream with the results immediately following the cutoff, or as soon as I can once we get everything put in. It'll be fun this week. I'd love to see you guys run it. Please participate. We had 77 participants last week. We are growing. Let's see if we can break 80 or even 90. Let's see how many of you guys want to get rowdy in the Miata. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on track. Bye-bye.